Hey everybody, how you doing? This is Bud Brown. Welcome to my channel. Many of you that know me over the years know that I'm a language nut, and I love studying and practicing languages, even though I may look silly or sound silly, but oh, it's such a thrill. And even knowing just a little bit of the language can open up so many doors, has so many benefits, you wouldn't believe it. So it's worth it to be nervous, be scared, but jump in. And the I have found that the benefits far outweigh any apprehension that I may have. And I try to learn the language of the countries that I've been to. When I was a kid, I went to Mexico and I took some classes in Spanish. And when I went to Vietnam, I learned Vietnamese. And then most recently, my wife and I have been living in the Philippine Islands. I studied and learned Tagalog and the regional language Cebuano. So it's really a thrill for me to learn these languages. But I wanted to share with you how I go about learning languages. Now, even though I use books and tapes, the main thing that helps me become fluent is a website called italki. So when italki asked if they could sponsor this video, I said, sure, fantastic, no problem, because I use it all the time. And I'm going to take you into that website and show you just exactly how many classes I've taken from italki. First, let me explain what it is. italki is a website that has native tutors and teachers. Now, the only difference, the teachers would be like credentialed, and the tutors are not credentialed. But if they speak the language fluently and they have a good presentation, they have a good personality, I don't care if it's a certified teacher or just a community tutor. I learned from both. Okay, now let's go to the website and I'll show you step by step exactly how I choose a teacher, and you can too. When you type in the URL italki.com, this is the landing page that you'll arrive at. And you can see that you can choose from 150 plus languages. Also, look, they start at $5 a lesson. It's fantastic. So when you come here, you can click to sign up. And since I already have an account, I'll just log in. But you can sign up with Google, Facebook, all these other things. So I log in, and it takes me to my dashboard. And you can see here, I've already taken 75 lessons. But once you get in, then you find a teacher. Now look at all these tabs here. These are important. This one here, we want to learn whatever language we want to learn. So let's say Spanish. So you can either click on this menu or just type it in, Spanish. Now, what's very interesting is that, well, look, here's all the, whoops, here's all the Spanish teachers that have come up. And to narrow it down a little bit, you can say what kind of lessons you would like: conversation practice, pronunciation, reading, writing. I normally just put conversation practice because that's what I want. Also, you can choose what time, what day, what time, and the date. But I do that a little bit later when I'm on the profile of the teacher. Also, you can have a teacher that speaks uh, other languages. Now, we want our teacher to we want our teacher to speak English and of course Spanish. But if you would prefer them to be a native speaker, then just that, and I would prefer native speaker. You can also, since Spanish is covered, is spoken in so many different countries, you can have, where do you want this teacher to be? From Spain, Venezuela, Mexico, Colombia. So since I'm going to Mexico now, I would choose Mexico. I want a teacher from Mexico. Also, on this More tab, you can choose between a professional teacher or community teacher, and I always choose both. And even prices. Prices go from $4 to $80, and there's no need me choosing anything higher than what I really want to pay. So, I don't know. I go down to $15. We'll see. Another great thing is that if you want to do a lesson right away, now we're going to be checking their schedule. But if you want to do it, and some may be busy for the next 2 or 3 days, but if you want to have a lesson within 72 hours, you click here. It'll give you all the filters that you've chosen, and that's going to be available within 72 hours. So this lady here, I like her profile because look, she's given over 4,000 lessons. And let's just go to her profile. Click here. And not only does she teach Spanish, but she speaks English, French, German, and Norwegian. So I think that I would like to have a lesson from her. $8 an hour, book a lesson. And I would say conversation practice. She's given over 2,000 of them, so she probably knows what she's doing. I would click that. Next. Now you can choose your lesson 30 minutes, 45, 60 minutes, 90 minutes. Normally when I start out, I choose 30 minutes just to see if we have chemistry, if her teaching style matches my learning style. So let's say one lesson. Then here's her calendar. So these are all good times for me, 9 p.m. or, well, this is a little bit late, but look, she's busy. Her schedule's filled up. So this is calendar here, and go to next week, and you choose whatever's green. I think the best thing that I like about italki is that you have your own one-on-one teacher. One teacher, one student. You don't have to wait for the group to answer or talk about what the group wants to talk about. You talk about what you want to talk about. You discuss what you want to discuss. So the teacher is there to serve you one-on-one, and your lesson is about any topic that you want to talk about, anytime, any place. It's fantastic. So to summarize, italki offers 150 plus languages you can learn. Now remember, you just pay for the lesson. There's no contract, no subscription, no commitment. And the lessons are priced from $5. Right now, I'm learning Spanish on italki. Ok, ya estamos. Ok. Después puedo
Editarlo.
cortar. ¿Cómo?
Editarlo.
Editarlo, ok.
Editarlo o editarla.
Ok. Editarlo. Puedo editarlo después. Oh, good.
Aquí en el chat te voy a escribir las palabras siempre
Good.
para que puedas revisarlas. Mejor. Sí.
No tengo que notar.
Exacto.
So, un poquito, como digo, flaquito o como flojito o...
Flojito. No, no, it's okay. Oye,
Now, also, there's a deal that I've worked out with italki. If you buy $10, you get $5 for free for your first lesson using my exclusive promo code. Now, remember, the discounts are only available for the first 50 users. So, click through the link below in the description and start your language learning journey today.